Hi, this is Barbara Vita, and I'm going to be reading more stories to you. I've already read one to you before. This one is called Berenstain Bears on the Moon, and this was my younger son's favorite story growing up. I still have it, and I thought you'd like to hear it too. So I need to put on my glasses because I can't see or read without them. Enjoy. I'll read first, then I'll show you the pictures. The Berenstain Bears on the Moon by Stan and Jan Berenstain. And if you look real close, look at that sticker. That's not on the cover. See? It's a sticker. I wonder who put it there. Maybe my younger son. On the night before the bears' big day, they look at the moon far, far away. Then morning comes. Today is the day they will go to the moon far, far, far away. Look at that. Is that a rocket ship? Look at that. Right from their house to the rocket. Woo-hoo-hoo. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. The countdown begins. The rockets blast. They wave goodbye. They are off at last. See that? They're off at last. Two little bears and one little pup. They are off to the moon, going up, up, up. There they are in outer space. Look at that. Wow. They look back down, but they can't find their treehouse home. They have left it far behind. Where is their town? It is hard to say. Their town is now far, far away. Look at, they're looking out the window. How exciting that must be. And look at how different the earth looks. Can you see that? There are no roads, there are no highways, just land and earth. Now their feet no longer touch the ground. Do you guys know why that is? They are out in space. They float around. Two floating bears and their floating hound. Hound is another name for dog. And the reason why they float in space is because there's no gravity. And that's something that you can look up on your own. Ask your mom and dad or your aunt or grandma. Gravity. What is it? Here's the picture. Whoops, sorry about that. Up ahead, it's a shower. It's a meteor shower. They will have to go through. Turn on more power. A meteor shower. That's something else you can look up. Will they get to the moon? They will. They must. Their slogan is, to the moon or bust. So here's a picture of them going through, and I hope you can see it, the meteor shower. And meteors are just rocks flying through space. Kind of like potholes on the highway. It slows travel up and is dangerous. If that makes any sense to you at all. Behind them, the earth is now so small, it is nothing more than a small blue ball. The pup begins to wonder when his paws will touch the earth again. Huh? Look at his face. He doesn't look all that happy, does he? He looks a little worried. You think he's homesick a little bit? I would be. Space sometimes must be a little scary place to be, huh? Then up ahead, it's there, the moon. Buckle up tight. We are landing soon. So there they are. No more earth in their window. What do they see instead? The surface of the moon. Have you guys ever looked up at the moon at night in the sky? It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Can you imagine what it would be like if you were on a ship and you were landing on it and you were able to walk out on it? What must that be like? That's something to think about. Landing, they are landing in a cloud of dust. They said they would, and they said they must. They made it to the moon, and they didn't bust. Look at that, they're landing. Can you see that? They're landing. Huh, pretty cool. Down onto the old moon they step with pride. 2 bears and a pup along for the ride. I wonder why they call it Old Moon. I wonder how long the moon has been around. I wonder if that's something that you guys could look up and find out. There it is. There's the surface of the moon. They're going out of their rocket ship. Look at that. Look at the dog's face. I don't know if he's as excited as his friends, right? Now the bears have many things to do, but first they look around. They enjoy the view, which makes a lot of sense. And I want you to think about something and look at something. They're on the moon, and they're looking at the earth. There's the earth. Look at that. So it's just kind of like the opposite. When we're on earth, looking out on the moon, it kind of looks similar, doesn't it? Except the moon is a white color and our earth is blue and green. Earth and sea. Yeah, kind of cool. Then they fly their flag. They take moon notes. They collect moon rocks in their moon rock totes. Do scientists do that? They do. Scientists take notes and they collect samples. Yes, they do. And they let people know that they've done their work. And that's exactly what the Berenstain Bears have done, huh? So you can see them planting their flag because they're proud that they were there because it was a huge accomplishment. And they're taking notes and they're taking samples, measurements. Can you see them with the ruler there, seeing how deep it is? They're gathering facts so they can learn from it. Then they try some jumps. Then I think they're just going to play. Then they try some jumps high in the sky. Moon jumps almost make you fly because the gravity isn't like it is on Earth, is it? Look at how high they're jumping. Woohoo! That's a lot of fun, isn't it? Everybody's happy in that picture, even the dog, huh? He's like, all right, I'm going to go along with this. It's kind of fun. I wonder what their dog's name is. Do you guys have a dog? What's his name or her name? Now it's time to get behind the wheel and explore the moon in their moonmobile. I would like a moonmobile. How about you? There it is. There's their moonmobile. Look at, they have dust behind them and tracks. Look at that. What an adventure they're having. What an adventure. Oh! 2 bears on the moon. They are all packed up, ready to go home now. So is their pup. Will their ship lift off? Yeah, they have to get home now. Will the rockets burn? Will the 2 little bears and their pups return? If the 2 little bears use all their skill, they will return. They will. They will. And look it, up here on the rocket, it says to the moon, and then it's crossed out, and it says to the earth or bust. So remember their motto before was to the moon or bust? Now it's we want to get home to the earth. So it's to the earth or bust. See that? Yeah. 2 bears and their pups in their rocket ship on their way back home to their back to earth trip. So there they are, flying from the moon back to earth. Fingers crossed that they make it. To their friends on the ground, to their house, safe and sound. So look at that. Everyone's there to welcome them home, all their friends. Can you imagine the hubbub that the town and their neighbors must be making for them to go all the way to the moon and all the way back? There's their tree house. What a celebration that would be, huh? Safe back on the earth, they step out of their ship. Wow, says the bears. That was quite a trip. And the dog's all happy. Welcome home, the sign says. Everyone's going, hurrah, huzzah. Isn't that happy? Now they look up at the stars, very, very far away. Will they go up to a star? Well, they may, someday. There it is. What a nice story, huh? You have fun thinking about the moon and the stars, okay? I'll see you later.